afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are now live at Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines, the auction of luxury cars seized from contractors Curly and Sara Discaya began at Manila South Harbor, expected to raise over 100 million pesos in unpaid taxes linked to the flood control scandal. A Pasig court sentenced former Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Go and three co-accused to reclusion perpetua for qualified human trafficking, ordering fines, reparations, and forfeiture of the Baofu compound. Batangas Representative Leandro Leviste identified Representative Edwin Guardiola as a key proponent in the 2025 flood control probe, alleging 22 billion pesos in pre-arranged DPWH project awards. After 36 years, Chocolate Lover Incorporated in Cubao will close on December 27 as owner Annie Carmona Lim announced none of her children will continue the business. The International Criminal Court confirmed Israel's request to disqualify Chief Prosecutor Karim Khan and cancel arrest warrants against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and ex-Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, which remain valid pending review. The Visayas power grid remains under yellow alert with reserves tightening between 5 and 7 p.m., citing forced outages and reduced capacity units across several power plants. Dallas Mavericks minority owner Mark Cuban said the team has no plans to trade Anthony Davis this season despite injury setbacks and a 4-11 start. Former beauty queen Samantha Law and partner Janica Rubin are engaged, announcing their 9-year relationship milestone through an Instagram reel. Today is the 20th of November 2025, Thursday, and I'm Chynna Basillaje bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. The auction of luxury vehicles seized from controversial contractors Curly and Sara Discaya began Thursday at the Manila South Harbor. Customs Commissioner Ariel Nepomuceno led the inspection of 7 high-end cars and said the government expects to raise more than 100 million pesos. He stressed that the auction is a reminder that wrongdoing has consequences and that the public funds must benefit Filipinos. Officials from the Independent Commission for Infrastructure, the DPWH, and the Finance Department attended the activity. The Discayas reportedly failed to pay about 100 million pesos in taxes on the 13 vehicle linked to the flood control corruption scandal. A Pasig court on Thursday found former Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Go guilty of qualified human trafficking and sentenced her to reclusion perpetua or 20 to 40 years in prison. Go attended the promulgation online while detained at Pasig City Jail. Her co-accused Rachel Malonzo Carrion, Jamie Lynn Cruz, and Walter Wong Rong also received the same sentence. The court ordered each convict to pay a 2 million peso fine plus reparations to victims and forfeited the Baofu compound to the government. The case stems from a 2024 raid on a pogo hut in Bamban that rescued over 800 Filipinos and foreigners. Batangas 1st District Representative Leandro Leviste on Wednesday named Representative Edwin Guardiola as one of the top proponents in the ongoing flood control probe alongside Sara Discaya and Zaldico. Leviste claims Guardiola allegedly bought around 22 billion pesos worth of Department of Public Works and Highways projects in 2025, raising questions about pre-arranged contractor awards. He cited research documents from former DPWH Undersecretary Catalina Cabral and statements from ICI Commissioner Rogelio Singson to support his claims. Leviste called for full disclosure of contractor lists and emphasized the need for transparency in project allocations to prevent potential misuse of public funds. And after 36 years, Chocolate Lover Incorporated in Cubao will close its doors on December 27. Owner Annie Carmona Lim, fondly known as the Chocolate Queen, announced the closure on social media, citing that none of her children wish to take over the business. The bakery and baking supply store became a beloved landmark, known for its whimsical castle-like exterior and dedication to customers and baking enthusiasts. Lim expressed gratitude to suppliers, students, and loyal patrons, promising to continue serving fast-moving items until the final day. The property is for sale with plans to rent it out if no buyer emerges. And the International Criminal Court confirmed Wednesday that Israel has requested the disqualification of its top prosecutor Karim Khan and the cancellation of arrest warrants against Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant over the Gaza war. Israel accused Khan of using the warrants to divert attention from allegations of sexual misconduct, which he denies. The ICC acknowledged receiving the request but offered no further comment. Last year, Khan issued the warrants against Netanyahu, Gallant, and 3 senior Hamas officials. Despite Israel's appeal, the warrants against the 2 Israeli officials remain valid while the court reviews its jurisdiction over the matter. And the Visayas power grid was placed under yellow alert for a second straight day on Thursday, with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines warning of thin reserves from 5 to 7 p.m. Available capacity stood at 2,500 megawatts against a projected peak demand of 2,301 megawatts. NGCP cited forced outages at 9 power plants this year, 4 offline since 2024 and 2 since 2023, along with 18 units running at reduced capacity. The unavailability of TVI Unit 2, a 169 megawatt plant, added to the tight reserves. Luzon and Mindanao grids remain under normal conditions. And the Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained 16.87 points or 0.29% to close at 5,830.58 on Thursday. The broader All Shares Index rose 45.13 points, up 1.39% to 3,296.97. Sector-wise, financials led the advance, climbing 0.92%, while industrials and mining and oil also posted gains. Services was the only laggard, down 0.54%. Among the most active stocks, AC surged 2.17% to 423 pesos, JGS gained 2.83% to 21.80 pesos, and BPI rose 1.58% to 109.20 pesos. Meanwhile, SM and ICT fell slightly. Meanwhile, Dallas Mavericks minority owner Mark Cuban said Wednesday the team has no plans to trade Anthony Davis this season despite a poor 4-11 start. Cuban's comment came after an ESPN report suggested the Mavericks were exploring trade options. Davis, 32, has played only 14 games since being acquired from the Lakers in February and has been sidelined since October 29 with a left calf strain. While Davis is reportedly ready to return, team officials are reviewing medical data before clearing him. The 4-time All-NBA forward has struggled with injuries in recent seasons but remains a key part of Dallas' plans. And former beauty queen Samantha Law and longtime partner Janica Rubin are engaged. Janica announced the news through an Instagram reel, sharing clips of her proposing to Samantha and the couple showing off their engagement rings. In her post, Janica called Samantha the love of my life and thanked her for patience, trust, and unwavering support throughout their 9-year relationship. The couple, who both graduated in 2024 with nursing degrees from National University, introduced each other publicly in 2023. Janica ended her post expressing excitement for building a life together filled with love, challenges, and ordinary moments. And Katribu, did you know on November 20, 1945, history was made in Nuremberg, Germany, as the first hearings of the Nuremberg trials began. Major Nazi leaders faced prosecutions for war crimes, crimes against peace, and crimes against humanity, a landmark moment that set the precedent for international justice and accountability. And going viral on TikTok, a video uploaded by Inkity has racked up 85.3 million views and over 10.4 million likes. In the clip, Inkity dances energetically to Tyla's single Chanel. Netizens can't get enough. Some even joked her dance reminds me of Hotel Transylvania. And Katribus joined the biggest gathering of our local scientists, researchers, technology creators, startups, and science enthusiasts as the Department of Science and Technology celebrates the 2025 National Science, Technology, and Innovation Week starting today, November 18, until November 21 in Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. See the latest breakthrough technologies, products, and services featured in various technology exhibits, forums, and expositions. For more details and information, kindly scan the QR code on your screen. Because one DOST for you, solutions and opportunities for all. That's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Chynna Basillaje, and this has been Tribune News on Q.